What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. It's time to hop back in. The night only lives today, so we're about to go and get into it, see what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support any further, Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the Otaku Game membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on each channel. So let's go and get into it, man. Arrows from the front. Corporal, keep your head down. Is Ragnar right behind me? Sorcery? What scoundrel's idea was this? That's Rim's voice. I can't make out anyone's face even though they are right next to me. It will be impossible to fight like this. Oh, we almost got hit by that one. My breathing is heavy and my body is too tense. Even my feet feel heavy. I'm not applying a single thing I learned from Ragnar. Of course, I did not expect to master it immediately, but I may have taught you a few things today, but you should know that you will still fall back into your old habits. In fact, until you have properly mastered these techniques, it may be better for you not to fight at all. But I suppose you can't survive without fighting on the battlefield. Yes. Death. Yep, pretty much. You can die. You can go and, just let yourself die. Corporal, come back here. I found the way. If I cannot do it in one try. Corporal, what are you doing? Getting ourselves killed. I knew this was going to happen eventually, where he was going to forcibly die, because every other time we tried not to die. We actually tried to avoid death as much as possible and fight through it. A direct stab in the throat. And with this, now we're forcibly dying. We're like, yeah, I have to go and die and start over. I go back to learn from Ragnar. Die, lunatic. Why would you fall over now? Did you understand what I said? Objectively speaking, Ragnar is not a good teacher. Everything seems obvious from a genius perspective, so all of his explanations are poor. Is this what they mean when they say you understand something with your head, but your body won't follow? All you have to do is swing your sword downward. Is it really that hard? Is he making fun of me, or does he really not get it? Where am I supposed to put my center of gravity? What? Center of gravity? Maybe this way? Of course, geniuses have no idea what they're actually doing. Makes sense. Although Ragnar may be bad at explaining, unfortunately, one of my talents is learning through listening. I repeat it over and over again until I learn the correct way to hold the sword and move my feet. And arrows again. My body is still too stiff. But that is alright. I'll die and learn again. Yeah, we're going to be doing this a lot, because this is all mainly us sword training. Ragnar's going to be so proud. This is the 13th time I've lived this day, and I finally achieved some flexibility. That footwork was pretty good just now. Where did you learn it, sir? I think we can move right into the basic swordsmanship. The 3 basic sword attacks with the sword, the slice, the thrust, and the slash. Blocking is done with the edge, but the broadside can also be used if it is a well-made sword. The shortest distance that can be reached between myself and an opponent is called the line of attack. And sword fighting is all about obstructing the opponent's line of attack and extending mine. Imagine the opponent in your head before swinging your sword. There you go. My feet feel lighter. Dodging has become easier. Damn, not 3. Little by little, today begins to change. What? Did you just deflect my sword? They are small steps. I guess your diagonal slice does not need any improvement, but they are adding up. Ragnar, like, I am so tired of you running off. If Ragnar knew what you were doing, he'll be like, you know what, I am so tired of you running off. I really am. They doing a little too much as far as just killing us. And I am without question advancing forward. Okay. Even he like, very good, Grasshopper. Very good. The 100th day. 100th day, god damn. We've died 100 times. I don't think we've died this much since the very beginning. And even in the very beginning, I don't think we died 100 times. But it definitely was a good bit. Who are you? The look in Ragnar's eyes changed. I thought it would be impossible to improve my skills. But I have to advance another step. Oh, but I have advanced another step. My ultimate goal is the path of the night. And it lies beyond pain. This is actually fun. This man here, he's gone crazy. So fun, I can hardly contain myself. Corporal. Would you like to learn proper swordsmanship? If it means I can get stronger, of course I would. I will gladly die 1,000 times. So how many times have we died? I think that's the better question. How many times have we died? How many days is this? I know we reached 100, so obviously we're over 100. You should not be able to fight this well. Have you been pretending to be an atrocious fighter this whole time? No, I have not. You already know the fundamentals. Looks like what you need now is more field experience. I have lived this day more than 200 times. Well, that answered my question. "200 times, more than 200, so over 200 times, we've died and trained. It is time to see firsthand how all my training fares in real battle. I have memorized when enemies come out of the fog. I can hit several of them, even without seeing them. Who? What? There is no one there? What is happening up there? The ground. Beware of the ground. Remember, eyes, feet, hands. Use your eyes to predict, your feet to move, your hands to swing. Come on now, hands to swing, or a stab, and your hands to finish. Close enough. Hands to swing, hands to finish. Close enough, goddammit. This feels completely different. It is like night and day compared to how things were before I learned the fundamentals. You look deranged, I'm just tell you that. More. All of you, come at me. Yeah, he's going a little deranged, ain't he? He doing a lot. It is impressive you made it this far. But do you really think you can survive against this many of us? Why don't you put down those crossbows and fight me like men? Our boy has fucking lost it. He has fucking lost it. I want to test myself further. You're mad. Yeah? Fool. You will run headlong into your own death. Have you really been driven to madness? What was that? He shows up only to taunt me? Was that the only reason he appeared? What are you doing just sitting there, Corporal? Realm? Sorcery. What scoundrel's idea was this? He shouts sorcery every time the fog envelops us. Those formations are worthless in true battle. Yet they all stood there as if they were protecting those flags. But why? Do you know much about sorcery? Sorcery? That is an unexpected question. What has gotten into you, sir? I just thought it might be interesting. Tell me what you know. Fair enough. Do you know the difference between magic and sorcery? I suppose magic is more common. That is certainly true. But more importantly, sorcery needs a medium. Actually, needs would be an understatement. Mediums are extremely important in sorcery. No medium, no sorcery. Medium. So that is what they are. The enemy creates a fog through sorcery, but through the flags, which are the mediums. Which means that if we destroy the flags, the sorcery disappears. And did your tribe use sorcery? Sorcery comes from the west, and Rim is from the western frontier. I have certainly seen it. But did you know there are very few actual sorcerers? All of the sorcerers on the continent are actually just using witchcraft. Where are you going? To train. 14. Looks like you learned the same basics that I did. Have you heard the phrase upright, heavy, bewitched, swift, and gentle? 500 years ago, a once-in-a-century genius was born. He was only a 9-year-old boy when he felled 12 thieves that raided his farm, using only a fire poker. Having lost his parents at a young age, he quickly learned the basics of the sword. And a noble family who had heard the rumors of him came to adopt him. Of course they did. Of course they did. And he came to be known as Leonosis Oniek. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. But his fate was tragic. His fate was as tragic as he was talented. For when he turned 10, he began to lose strength in his limbs until he was completely paralyzed by the age of 12. God damn. He only had 2. Bro. So wait, he was 10, right? So he was 9 here. 9 years old, he was a G. He was God. And before he didn't even have a full year of being great. He didn't have a full year of being goated. Damn, that sucks. It appears that the tragic genius would be forever forgotten, or will be forgotten forever. But when he was 20, Leonosis left an undeniable mark on continental swordsmanship. He arranged all existing sword techniques into 5 categories, which are as follows: the upright and exact blade, the heavy and powerful blade, the bewitched blade, the swift blade, and the gentle and flowing blade. Upright, heavy, bewitched, swift, and gentle. Thus Leonosis rewrote the history of swordsmanship, lifting the house of Oniek into the pinnacle of the continent. These sects of swordsmanship were handed down over generations to take their place as dogma. Now we have the heavy blade of the north, the upright and the gentle blades of the middle continent, the swift blade of the west, and the bewitched blade of the south. And then there is the additional styles of the east. And I had developed a skill to help use the heavy blade style of the north. Beast Sliver, was it? Beast Heart. In any case, it will be more useful than that. The fact that he just disrespected and called it Beast Sliver. Beast Heart. It means forgetting everything around you and focusing on nothing but the opponent's sword and mind. Let me teach it to you. What do you mean? He like, oh, that's what you mean. Hey, bro, you almost hit us a little bit. That attack was much faster than Brim's axe. I almost died just now. Do you feel anything? You sick bastard. Are you trying to kill our squad leader? I am just helping him. A soldier's concentration is highest just before he dies. How is he going to learn anything without a head on his shoulders? And I'll have you know, it took the corporal forever to learn Beast Heart. No wonder he had a barbarian for a teacher. Are you looking to get your head hacked off, you mangy wildcat? You are both terrible teachers. You are from the north. If anyone is a barbarian, it's you. And you're a barbarian from the village of the west. Good, then I'll engrave here. Lies a rat who was beheaded by a barbarian on your tombstone. That's enough. Let us go, Realm. You are here to call us to battle, aren't you? Notice how you become more sensitive when your surroundings when you are in danger of death. If the sole point of focus succeeds, everything around you will disappear. And you will feel your sword move exactly how you want it to. This is similar to Beast's Heart, yet different. Beast's Heart gives me courage in the face of death, while soul point of focus makes me more tense. I will have to put it into practice again and again to master it. And those flags that are the medium for the fog. I have to defeat this sorcery to stop the enemy's one-sided attack. That is true. I must add another goal to my practice. Yeah, we definitely gonna be here at least 500 times. I have to take down those flags. It would be a breeze to reach the flags if I had Rem or Ragnar with me. But I want to see how far I can get. Alone. Interesting. Over 200 days. We're probably heading on. By the time we get down what we need to get down, he's going to be well over 300. Well over 300. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he's about to get it in probably the next 2 chapters. He's going to get it. And maybe that will only require maybe like 20 something more deaths. Who knows? I don't know. But that's it for today's video, man. Hope you guys enjoy. You did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. I'll see you guys want to keep up with me. Twitch, Twitter, Discord links. All of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.